WWE are apparently making big changes to the Karrion Kross gimmick again. A surprising Raw superstar wants to turn heel, and an unbelievable special guest has been announced for NXT Halloween Havoc. More on that in a little bit. So, first of all, yes, WWE are said to be making big changes to the Karrion Kross gimmick. He's going to be Kross.
This is going to be Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross. It's your thing.
It is mine.
It's Karrion Kross. He's Kross. That was your 316 moment. That got you.
That did.
WrestleVotes are saying on Twitter that sources state WWE is shifting Karrion Kross's character once again. The plan is for him to be more of a psycho, but still calm and cool. What does that mean? So he's going to be Dexter Loomis then?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's going to be a psycho, but still calm and cool. As of now, again, according to WrestleVotes, the helmet stays. Which yesterday, like later on when this tweet came out, Jack Atkins brought our side of the office down. He was like, "Oh, it's a bit harsh calling him a helmet." The helmet stayed. As for now, the helmet's staying. But no, the helmet that he wears is staying. But for whatever reason, still no Scarlet. Presentation of entrance, including theme music, is set to change as well. So, Andrew, I think that they've got several choices to make with Karrion Kross. And for me, with this tweet, if this is true, they're getting all of them wrong.
I agree.
I'd bring Scarlett back.
Yes.
I'd get rid of the helmet.
Yep.
The physical. The helmet.
No, he's not a helmet.
He's not a helmet. He's really good. It's not his fault.
He is.
And also, I'd not worry about making him like cool and calm, but a psycho as well. I don't care about that. He was really good when he was like seething on NXT.
Exactly, he was. Although, right, one thing that I quite liked was when he was doing the promos backstage, he was wearing the suit, doing almost like the Sean O'Haire Devil's Advocate kind of thing. And I was thinking they were going to keep going down that route, and now they've just like turned again, 360. Like, I don't really know what they want to do, and I don't think they really know what they want to do with Karrion Kross either. Nothing seems to land. Perhaps just let him. I know it's Raw and it's the main roster. Just let him do what he wants to do, because I'm sure it could potentially be better than whatever's being written for him at the moment.
Tell you what, I first saw that Sean O'Haire thing when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a real advert.
Really?
So I remember being like,
just seemed like one.
I remember being like, so Sean O'Haire, and I was kind of falling out of WWE at the time.
Yeah.
So I just remembered him from WCW, from the Power Plant. Oh. And I was like, so Sean O'Haire's got himself on an advert where he's telling me to do bad things. I was like, what? It was the tax evasion one. And I was like, so is tax evasion all right? Like, I was really confused.
Watching it whilst you were evading taxes.
Yeah. Speaking of doing naughty things, a popular and unexpected Raw star is set to, well, not set to turn heel, once a heel run. And I think it's only fair, Andrew, for you to reveal who this is. They were talking to Ryan Satin on Out of Character. Who is it? It's your favourite wrestler of all time.
Batista?
No.
So it's Jeff Hardy, everybody.
Jeffrey Nero.
Hardy.
And he's apparently gonna want to turn heel, really.
Yeah,
let him. But
you want me to tell you what he's been saying?
Yes, please.
Let me tell you what he's been saying, Jack. He said, yeah, it does interest me, but I don't think I can. Like when I did the Antichrist thing, it's really hard to make people hate me. I think it would be kind of like done in a different way, but it would definitely be something I never really dove into before.
So not Willow.
No, exactly. It's super weird because I know I'm not as fast as I used to be, especially since I broke my leg back in 2015 and ended up having knee surgery. I'm doing my job and it's my time to give back, but almost like a darker side of Jeff Hardy I think needs to come out, and I haven't figured it out yet, but I had these crazy ideas. I wrote down a few of them. It's my time to kind of focus more on the character stuff instead of the high-flying moves and the TLC matches and all that stuff, because I think there's something that's waiting to be unleashed in me.
No, Willow.
No, can't do that. No. But I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that is a thing that revitalized Matt Hardy's career and actually pushed him into the stratosphere when he became a single star. And I think this would be the perfect route for Jeff too, because Jeff is a creative guy. We've seen different personas and stuff of him before. That's it. And I think it'd be the right thing for him to do, because as he says, and it's nice and sad at the same time to hear him be like, you know what, I'm slowing down, but I actively want to change what I'm doing to make it more character-based, more interesting for himself and more interesting for the audience as well.
Yeah, I agree. And to be honest, Jeff Hardy, out of everybody who's wrestled in that way, has held up like remarkably well.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a lot of injuries. I know he did say he broke his leg in 2015.
Yeah.
But wasn't that out of rest? Was that the bike?
I think that was the ring.
Yeah.
I think that was the bike.
How has he had such a? I mean, all wrestlers get injured from time to time.
Yeah.
But considering the stuff he's done, Jeff Hardy's injury record is incredible. It's weird.
It is amazing.
Weird.
He's just immortal.
Because he's so floppy when he lands.
I think that is the thing that he says, that like he tries not to tense up when he does stuff. He tries to be more like open, so then it doesn't.
But you think that
hurt as much?
I can't work out which way.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Gravity.
Speaking of heel turns as well, a WWE team may have quietly been turned heel, and it's a team who apparently are splitting up next week. I'm guessing that's because of the draft.
Yeah.
Although I've lost track of who's going where.
Everybody's going everywhere, but yes, I think it's because of the draft.
Excuse me. The team that we're talking about, it's Shotzi and Nox.
Woo!
Yeah, they were apparently working heel at an El Paso house show recently, as revealed in a video shared on Twitter yesterday.
Weird.
It could have apparently been a one-off, maybe.
Maybe.
And timing is odd, because they are splitting up next week.
It is weird because they were doing like they were doing the little promos before, weren't they? Not long ago, when they were going up the rocky steps. Hearts on fire.
They're just silly
They are
girls,
silly, and
girls.
so for them to be heel, maybe it is just a one-off. I mean, it is a live event. Anything can sort of happen at those things, can't they? So maybe it is, and maybe it's just like, you know what, we're breaking up next week. Let's just do whatever we want to do.
Maybe one of them's going to turn heel. I don't know.
Do you reckon?
They're really natural baby faces.
They really are,
so
and that's the thing. That's the thing. I can't imagine either of them being heelish, at least not at the moment anyway.
No, I can't see it either. But I hope it's just a one-off, but we'll find out, I'm sure, in due course.
Yeah.
Big stars have been announced for the AEW Dark tapings at Universal Studios, because you know what, you've got big stars who you might expect to see on a Dynamite or on a Dark, such as Jade Cargill, Ty Conti, FTR and Wardlow. You'd be like, whoa, hang on, that's a pretty big Dark episode.
That's pretty big Dark.
That's not all, because also on the graphic for Sunday's doubleheader of tapings is Bryan Danielson and you know it's all about the boo. Oh, boo. Oh, I did that.
It's fine, we both did it. Yeah. Separate ones, it's good.
So if you're in the Universal Studios area and you want to see possibly some huge names on AEW Dark, get down to the tape. It sounds like I'm actually shelling. It sounds like I'm actually shelling.
Hello, Tony, thanks for $500.
Oh, dear me.
It's good though. It gives people more of an incentive to watch Dark. Dark does have great matches on it, but I think it just gets lost in the shuffle of the other AEW content that goes out. and having these two guys on there, I think is a good idea, a good shout.
Yeah, me too. Now it's time to talk about TripleMania Regia. I can't really pronounce it. Royal TripleMania.
Yes.
Which is basically not TripleMania, but it's still kind of TripleMania.
Okay.
The reason it's a big show, or the reason we're talking about it on this news, is because Kenny Omega's next AAA Mega Championship defense has been revealed, because you might have forgot, but one of the belts that he's collected is the AAA Mega Championship.
It is, yeah.
Who's he wrestling, Andrew? I know how to pronounce it.
El Hijo del Vikingo.
He's I'd say Vikingo possibly.
Vikingo.
But I'll tell you what, you absolutely nailed Hijo there. I'm buzzing for you. That was really
cultural
good.
Me.
The son of the Viking. Wait, is Hijo? Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wrestling the son of the Viking. No, Vikingo's really, really good.
Yeah.
So this has the potential to be a really, really good match. But I feel like Vikingo as well, it's been a while since I've watched one of his matches. I feel like he's a bit reckless and scary.
I feel
so
like
they're both going to hit each other very, very hard. They're going to jump off things.
Has he wrestled in Impact before? I feel like I've seen him somewhere.
Yeah,
and he's very, very, very good. So this matchup together, woo!
It could be very, very
please.
good. In fact, it could be a very, very good show, because guess who's back?
Go on, back it again.
Cain Velasquez.
Oh,
my boy.
Your boy.
Former UFC heavyweight champion and friend of the channel. I interviewed him once.
He is? On a bus?
On a bus.
That's pretty cool.
He was a lovely man. And you know what? He's the scariest, toughest man I'll ever meet, probably. So
you could take him in a fight.
No, I couldn't. He's literally a former UFC heavyweight champion.
So are you.
I was welterweight. But I was the champion, yeah, indeed.
Exactly.
He'll be in action, teaming with Psycho Clown and Pagano. And I like Pagano, he's quite a good character, actually. Against Rey, Scorpion, Black Taurus, and a surprise partner. The Lucha Brothers and Dragon Lee and Dralistico have also been announced for the show. Cain Velasquez. You might remember that shortly before he came to WWE and it all went a bit wrong.
Yeah.
Cain Velasquez actually did wrestle at a TripleMania.
I do remember that, yeah.
And he wrestled in way more of a lucha style than people thought.
Yeah.
He was jumping off the ropes. I think he wore a mask for it as well.
Oh.
And everyone was like, hang on, Cain Velasquez, even though he's 200 plus pounds, moving like a bit
That's
of a
really
cruiserweight.
cool. Hopefully we see more of that. That's something that WWE missed out on when they had him, really, didn't they? Like they were trying to do more of the fighting style with Brock Lesnar, and it was just dead naff.
I don't know what that was about, man.
And now, go on, do some 619s and some flippy dippy whoop whoops.
I asked him what made him make that decision. I was like, why did you wrestle in that style? And he just went, it's cool as S word.
Yes!
It does look
what
cool.
a guy.
Right.
He's awesome.
And finally, Andrew, why is this a story in our news video?
This is the unbelievable special guest.
When I scanned these notes, right, and nothing against Tom Ryder, he's great, and his notes are 99% of the time spot on. And I love the fact that even when he's not doing the news, he still prepares notes for us.
He's such a wonderful man.
Nice of him.
He's such a wonderful
However,
man.
why is this one?
Because this is what the people came for.
Honestly, but when I was reading the headlines at the start, you know, when you hear my voice read the headlines of the thing, I said to Andrew, I was like, who is the unbelievable special guest announced for Halloween Havoc next week on NXT? And Andrew went, Chucky. And I went, how is that unbelievable? How is that an unbelievable special guest?
Do you reckon
my voice is gone.
with the wheel making a play this year, we'll get like some sort of child's play kind of themed match going
Chucky's
on?
been on adverts.
Yeah.
For the past 2 weeks.
He's coming. He's here.
Last night on a Raw advert, it was confirmed that Chucky will be at Halloween Havoc. He went, oh, with me.
Waluigi.
But why is Chucky? And by the way, we're talking about the doll from the Child's Play movies, not Chucky from the Rugrats.
I'll
that would be incredible. I would love it if
because
it was Chucky
Chucky has, get this giant hair off this table. Chucky has a very deep history
That
in
wasn't
wrestling.
one of ours.
No, it wasn't. Let's not forget, Jack. Let's not forget that Chucky was once on WCW, absolutely talking trash to Mean Gene Okerlund and Rick Steiner.
So what? Why is this relevant?
So Bron Breakker can't get away. He's part of the cursed family.
Rick Steiner, Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Chucky costs Bron Breakker the NXT title, I'm going to be absolutely fuming.
I'll be pretty buzzing.
He's in a
about it.
title match. Well,
It'd
you want Ciampa to keep.
Well, I want Ciampa to keep it, and I like Chucky. I like the Chucky films. Bron Breakker's good, but let's keep this storyline going. Chucky and Bron Breakker.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
It happened 20 odd years
Yeah, but
ago.
it's like just like in Chucky, right? He's always going after family. It's all interconnected, you see.
It was 20 odd years ago.
Hey, so was like the first Child's Play or whatever it were. Now we're getting this TV series on the Sci-Fi or whatever it is. Yeah, USA. Yeah. It's all tying together.
Yeah, USA Network.
This is fantastic storytelling, I think, personally, Jack. Newsworthy.
I think that there's no better way to end the video than that. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for watching as well. Stay safe out there, stay positive, and also leave your thoughts on any of these stories, apart from that last one, in the comment section down below. Stay safe. Love you, bye.